What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to The Long Dark. My name is Splat. Happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and I guess walk down some train tracks. The quest marker says that the thing we're looking at is over there, but I kind of tooled around a little bit and there is nothing around here. Like, seriously. They weren't kidding. When they said it was forsaken out here, there ain't shit. There's, like, nothing. And so we should probably stay moving. We got a limited amount of time to hit our objective. In the previous episodes, Jeremiah told us to go out and get a rifle fixed. So I guess we're running the job of a gunsmith right now. How it is that our character has so many interesting life skills, I'm not really sure. If you told me to, like, go gunsmith a broken gun, I'd be like, dude, you're sending the wrong person on this quest, dude. Like, if you want me to fix your Windows XP or something, I could totally do that. Like, I'm down. If you want me to, like, mix up a fat beat for you, I can do that, too. I mean, there are things that I know I can make jambalaya, but, like, you just asked me to fix, like, a complicated firearm, dude. It's like a Mosin Nagant or something. Like, I know what the gun is, but I can't fix it. Best of luck with that shit. Looks like we got a train pile up over there, and we got wolves on the tracks. So I'm going to jump off this direction ever so slightly. My hope is that we can get indoors before the weight becomes too much of an issue on top of us. Frozen lake off on that side. This is all new to me, so you'll have to forgive me as I sort of baffle. There's not a whole lot of open maps in this game, and so it's kind of interesting to see a map that's like super open and it's just like area that you can walk through. Like, it's not like there's not stuff inside of it either. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying, like, normally the maps in this game are mountainous and your vision is blocked in most directions a lot of the time. The only map that I can think of is like the Clear Lake or whatever with the plane hangar or the car garage or whatever the shit it is that I usually camp out in my playthroughs. It's my favorite location because it's like the exact center of the map, which is, it makes it a really good spot for you to set up your base. There's not a lot of wolves around after you kill like the first 4 or 5 that decide to come sniffing around. It's not so bad. I hope I can get up in one of these train cars. I'm thinking we're going to try and stay here tonight. I'm a little bit worried about the prospects of trying to push too far because our energy levels are bad right now, and I don't want to have to walk along at like 2 miles an hour, you know, for the... Oh shit, weak ice. Oh no! I've never seen weak ice in the middle of the map before. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, now we're definitely going to have to go up inside there and warm up. We are at hypothermia risk right now, and our clothes are wet, and that's a problem. We'll probably be okay, though. I think the thing is, I've never seen thin ice in the middle of a map. They've actually changed up there. So it used to be that I'm playing off of survival game rules, or survival mode rules. In survival mode, there's no thin ice, like, anywhere, unless you try to go too far out on the lake. If you go too far out on the lake, it'll get you in trouble. Get up out of here. Ain't nobody got time for your shenanigans. Nobody trying to play with you. Bounce, little homie. Alright, let's see if we can make it over to these train cars. At the bare minimum, we can try and orchestrate. And said, yeah, I figure you're probably pretty cold right now. Wouldn't surprise me if you're pretty cold. Take us 10 minutes to break this down. Alright, let's break it down. Let me break it down for you fast and slow. How can it be fast and slow at the same time, Splattercat? It can when I'm spitting those hot rhymes. It can be. Define them laws of physics so things can be, you know, fast and slow at the same time. You can be like the fastest snail. Like, you're fast by snail standards, but you're also, like, slow by everybody else's standards. Unless you're like a boulder working its way down a mountain. That could be the other part. Yeah, we can use this as a wind block regardless of what side it goes on. We are going to have to rest out here for a little bit, though, and make ourselves a campfire, which makes me glad that I kept the cedar wood with me for a little bit. I'll probably use that to get things lit on up. Grab some books or whatever. I don't think I have any books, though. Luckily, there's a lot of wood around, so after we take like a short little napsies, we should be good. I think we'll be all right. Health's a little iffy, but that's life. Sometimes your health is a little iffy. Yeah, we can get inside this car over here. Then that's what we're gonna do. Let's get up inside this car. Oh, they gave us a free bedroll and everything. Alright, so let me grab... I can actually light fires with coal, too. So now that we're inside of here and our heat's starting to go up, we're gonna get this fire made. Can I make a fire in here? I can't make a fire in here, I don't think. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's not gonna let me make a fire inside of here, apparently. Oh, I've got a fire barrel, though. That'll work. Yep, fire barrel. Absolutely. We got a 70... This is kind of one of those mission-critical moments where I kind of need this to work for me. So we'll go ahead and get it started so we can get some heat on up. I don't think we can put coal in. Yeah, you got to have like 30 minutes of fire before you can put coal in. It's got to have like a certain amount of heat. So there we go. Let's search this place while we wait. We are going to have to rest here too. Something that's a pretty good opportunity to... Oh, I can actually buff my heat as well. We got a decent hoodie, another flare shell. That's great because I've been going through them far too rapidly. I've been going through flare shells like... ridiculous speed. We got 2 hours of fire right there. I'm gonna go chop this bush over here for a few more twigs because I think that's probably a good way to spend my energies. good. And the fire is actually affecting us all the way over here, so that's solid. I'll take that. Sounds good to me. I'm not going to use up my real fire sources if I don't have to. Let's go ahead and we will add fuel to this fire. Get it all up to there. All right. Have we had 30 minutes yet? 9 minutes before coal can be added, and coal adds like 4 hours. That shit burns forever. While we wait, let's work on our hunger here. I said I was going to drink sodas, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's drink a ton of these sodas because that'll take down, I think we can drink 2 or 3 of them, which will bring our weight down ever so slightly because we are at the minimum carrying weight right now, which is weak sauce. I don't want to do that. We will eat the peaches as well. It's going to take us some time to get that going, but by the time we get it done, we should be able to put coal in the fire. We also got all that wolf meat we can play around with. Yeah, not a bad plan. It's a little gamey right now. I'll wait to cook it for a bit. If I pass some time right here, I don't think passing time is going to help us out. Let me go ahead and... What time is it? It's almost evening. It might be better to try and lock in some wood supplies while we wait. If I can find maybe like a log or something out here that I can chop to get me some cedar or something like that. I think the thin ice is going to be devoted to... Ooh, we've got... Yeah, here we go. Here's some limbs over on this side. That'll work. Yep, give me your limbs. Perfect. Cold level's still looking okay. While we rest, we should be able to get our hypothermia risk taken care of, I think.
Starting to weigh me down.
Yeah, I know. We're going to throw this all into the fire, though. Each one of these gives us an hour, so... And it's also killing time until we get to dusk. Once we get to dusk, I think we'll have a better option for sleeping, because as of right now, we go to sleep, we're not going to be able to make it through the entire night, and that's a problem. For a bit, did I already hit all the backpacks and everything? Let's go ahead and do a short walk around the area, just to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything. Sometimes they like to have little secret entrances to cars and stuff like that every now and again. So I think if we do a little circle of the area, it'll probably benefit us tremendously. And I like being benefited tremendously. That's one of my favorite things. I don't see any stuff inside of there, so I don't think that's going to be accessible. Lots of scrap metal and things to be after. Looks like a can of soda and a granola bar over here. Another little container on this side, so I am kind of glad that I did the sweep. I don't need the can opener, so I'm going to leave that for right now. Looks good to me. Let's rest for the evening. Well, we made it till morning. We got 4 hours of fire left. Red sky at morn. Sailors take warn. Yeah. Alright, well, that's a beautiful sight right there, though. And it kind of looked like almost a fire out in the distance. As a Californian, that's what I'd be thinking. I'd be like, dude, where's the fire at? We're about to burn to death. This is about to be terrifying. This is gonna suck, because my state burns down like every year. It does. Every year. Like on the spot. Burns down every single time. I'm gonna break this down because we need to sleep anyways. And frankly, using up a little bit of energy ain't that bad. We gotta kill some time. We probably got about another hour. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty cold out right now. How cold is it?
A lot of gear.
It's minus 22, so yeah, hanging out here isn't going to be a super amazing option for the moment. We'll throw a little bit more fuel on the fire. That'll give us another 10 hours to play around with. Let me sleep for another 2 hours, and we'll see what the weather's looking like once we get out of this torpor. Weather's a little bit more tolerable right now. Put the fire on up, and we're up to -1, which I think is workable. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the bedroll, and I'm going to leave this fire burning. It's got 8 hours left on it, so we'll have a nice checkpoint to get back to. We may want to consider grabbing some wood supplies, though, on the way back, just in case we got to spend the night here again. This area seems like it's a little unforgiving and maybe a tad rowdy. There's something dead over there. I did eat some of the wolf meat, so that's helped out a tad with our weight so that we're not draining quite so quickly. I think by the time we get out of here, we'll be in better shape, though. Down the tracks we go. Got ourselves a little wolfy buddy up here. We'll see what he's doing. They tend to be pretty obsessed with food, though, and they don't tend to bother you while they're eating food, so maybe we'll try to go the long way around. I think this ice should be solid right here because it's got like a white tone to it. If it's blue, I think that's when it starts to get thin. Falling through the ice right now is not something that I'm in business with. Not something that I'm particularly salivating or becoming too messant about. Let's bounce on down. That's one wolf problem dodged. Well, apparently all of the ice is bad. If you go on blue, it cracks. If you go on white, it cracks. I don't think there's any methodology here. I think we're probably better off just sticking to snow for right now. As long as we keep the tracks in ice shot, I think we should be good. Like, where would a rail station be except for along the trail tracks, right? Or along the train tracks. We'll see if I'm right. There's a dead guy down inside of here. Down inside the rails, there's like this little crashed... it looks like a lumber train crashed over here or something. There's a dead guy over on this side, though. Apparently, he didn't make it. I can't get around that way, so we'll try on the other side. But so far, it's been a pretty uneventful journey. I haven't seen, like, anything, dude. It's been super dead out here. Blood-soaked note. Judging by the amount of blood frozen on the page, the author wasn't doing too well. First it was the fucking rancid meat, then the sprained ankle, then the fucking convict out of nowhere. Gave him the slip by falling down into a damn ravine. Of course, that's where the fucking wolves came. Dropped my stuff and ran as much as I could with a sprained ankle. If you're reading it, this is as far as I got. Should have never tried to leave Milton. Yikes. Alright, what you got, man? Sorry, you ain't gonna use it. I'll be damned if I don't take it with me, though. I got cedar firewood over here. I did say I was gonna collect firewood along the way. So you might as well. You almost made it, man. You had cedar firewood. You could have built yourself a fire. And then again, I guess that doesn't fix bleeding, does it? Nope. Where the hell is this station at? Down a little ways from the lumber crash or whatever it is. It looks like there's another tunnel. I'm going to go through it. But I haven't seen anything that looks like a railway station or anything like that. I'm assuming that my guess was wrong. And that, well, I can leave. I don't know. Maybe we'll pass through. I doubt that with the way the game has kind of held your hand and not allowed you to go to places that you're not allowed to go to yet, my assumption is maybe we've got the broken railroad region. Okay. My guess is that maybe we just keep going down the tracks until we find it. This has been a hell of a walk, though, so far. Like, I haven't seen a damn thing. Ah, we've got it now. So on the map, if we go down this way, it looks like there's going to be a cutaway off to the left or off to the north that's going to take us to the place that we want to go. And so we'll actually make a little bit of advancement here in this episode. That I know is going to be such a damn long walk. Good lord. I ought to brought my Watkins' shoeses. But nope, no Watkins' shoeses here today. Just my boots. Dude, I hate breaking in new pairs of hiking boots. This is the worst. It's like breaking in a new pair of running shoes. It's just the worst plan ever. Just like, well, I'm glad the bottom of my feet are going to be all weird and calloused and green for the next 2 weeks. I suppose I subscribe to this. This is what I get for enjoying the things that I enjoy. I think we're going to have to go around this landslide right here, but we got a wolf problem on this side, so I'm going to go ahead and run him off real quick. I don't know if I have any more flare shells. Hopefully I do. If I don't, well, this is going to be an interesting trip, but I think we have to go back around this way from what I was looking at on the map. Then again, I think that's it right there. We got to go up like that, and then it'll loop us back up and around, and then we'll be back up on the... And no, that was not a lupus thing. That was... Ah, shit, he's back over on this side now, too. Is this thin ice over here? Please don't be thin ice. Screw it. I'm going for it. Do it fast. Rip it off quick like a Band-Aid. There we go. It's hard. Like, I don't know how you tell the difference between the thick ice and the thin ice. Because the blue stuff seems to break in certain locations, but the white stuff seems to break too. So I don't know, dude. They did a great job with assembling the maps in this game. They really sincerely did. Like, it feels like a video game map, but at the same time, it also strikes like a nice middle tone between being a real video game map where it has like trails and things like that you're supposed to follow. But then they also did a good job with making it feel somewhere in between a real world map and a video game map, because a lot of video game maps feel like video game maps. You're like, all right, well, obviously I go this way, and this would never happen in nature, but cool. This game seems to be somewhere in between, which is pretty good. I mean, it's the best you can do, in all honesty. Let's head on up this hill and see if it takes us back to the tracks. Yep, indeed it did. It took us back over to the tracks. So I'm thinking that where I got mixed up is I thought that this was the landslide. It was a problem of scale. That's actually what we were trying to go around right there. And so the rail station should be right up here in front of us, would be my best hope. At least I think that it might be. Let's carry on. We've still got, well, some energy. Not a lot, but my thought is that maybe we take the night at the rail station and hang out there for a little bit until we get all of our vitals back up and kicking. Because I like my vitals to be kicking like, wah! Throw them out there, you know? Gotta do what you gotta do. Looks like we've got yet another blockage. Good lord. How many things can go wrong on one railway? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I just wanna walk down the road. That's all I want to do. You never appreciate that public infrastructure until it doesn't exist anymore, do you? I'm like, damn, man. So many blockages around here. I had to walk around this thing and it was all inconvenient. Had to go slightly sideways to where I was going anyways. Sinful. Downright sinful. I don't know if I... Oh, I can get up in the train car. Kind of. Well, I can walk up the stairs to the train car, I guess. I'll try on this side, too, while I'm allowed to. Might as well. Doesn't look like I can get inside the cabin, though. Can I loot this little side compartment? The Trans-Island Line. Okay. Sounds good. I think we should be alright. Further on down the road, I guess, then. Man, these long-ass walks. Dude, the game is a walking simulator. So many long walks. God, the game needs intermediate objectives is what it needs. Like, things for you to do at locations in between the ultimate goal and here. Like, oh, you need a firing pin. Oh, you need a little bolt receiver or whatever in order to fix it. And then once you gather up all the stuff that is coincidentally on the way to the place that you're going, it just makes it feel like there are breaks in these long walking periods. It looks to me like this might be my dude over here. Maybe. Unless this is this little area and we've still got to go even further. I'm about to fight this dude with an axe, dude. I'm almost out of, like, all of my resources. I don't see a big crane or anything over here, so I'm going to assume for a sec. I'm going to go up this log right here. Wolves can't follow you up logs. That's just nature. That's right, asshole. You can't get after me now, can you? Ha! You thought you were hot shit, but then you found out you was just dookie. Just big old doggy dookie. Lucky my pit bull's not here. I'll sick him on your ass. I'll be like, Winston, tune him up. Give it to him. I don't know. Give him to an extra spicy. Yeah, boy. My dog will be like, brrr. You get him. Take him out. He has to defend the master. It's the only way. I'm going to duck inside this truck since I don't have a guard dog right now. Maybe just wait for him to go his separate way. Leave me alone a bit. Once he walks back around a corner, I'm going to enjoy this soda over here. We got a flare on that side. Not like they serve any function since they don't appear to, like, scare off wolves anymore. To the south, it looks like we got something going on. I don't know what side I entered from, though, to begin with. Like, leave the broken railroad region. Like, which way goes to the muskeg place? I suppose technically it could be on my right. What if I came in from this side, and that's what's throwing me off? But, like, on this map, I guess we don't have a... This is why I see Maps 101. You always have a north arrow. Because if people are comparing your maps, they have no idea how you've drawn the map. I mean, this does look like a place where stuff happens over there. Might be worth a little look-see. Oh, Jesus, that wolf. You're going to need to run your ass off because there's a wolf behind us right now. Stop playing, dude. You need to treat this situation like the absolute threat to your health that it is. Stop joking. I think I got some coffee or something around. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe because there's no north indicator, that maybe this is the station we're looking for. I was thinking they would just carry on. Like the last map was west to east, so this one would be west to east too. But, I don't know, man. Navigation skills right now are a little bit suspect. I'm not really putting a whole lot of faith in them at the moment because they have not been treating me well since we started this episode. Inside this house, what we got? Yep, open that thing on up. We got a book in here. Yeah, I'll take it. We're going to need some firewood and whatnot to keep ourselves warm tonight anyways. We're just about out of energy, though, so I probably won't get a lot of chance to run around and figure out where anything useful is. Instead, I'll probably just try to make my way inside. Is that the crane that was indicated on the map? Dude, they made the map on the crane look way larger than it actually... Look at this crane on the map, dude. Look at that thing. That thing looks like it's going to be out like at some longshoreman workplace, like holding up an entire like barge or something like that. That thing right there is pitiful. That thing is absolutely pitiful. Like, if you're going to make a winch, do it right, man. Make a real winch. Can I close that door? I can't. Well, we're indoors, and that's the best that we can ask for right now. Back here in this area, it looks like we've got some stuff going on. What time of day is it? I got time to sleep for an hour or two. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. We'll sleep for like 2 hours. That'll give us at least something to hang on by. We covered a lot of ground on that stamina meter, given like how far we've traveled. Like, if you actually quantify the amount of distance we've covered, we've made it a ways out here. We can go inside the building, too, so hopefully this is the place where we fix the gun. Let's break out a flare. I'm just going to start burning flares because, frankly, they don't scare off wolves anymore anyways, so I'm not going to waste my lantern fuel. This looks like the kind of place where I would think a machining bench would be. Is this the workbench we were looking for? It's just a metal table. I see the goodies around. Right now I'm trying to stay focused on the objective, so don't judge me. That's leaving out the front door. Got a bunch of random bullshit sitting around on this side. Car don't look like it's got much going on either. I doubt the radio is going to be entirely helpful. This does not strike me as where the tools would be in a machine shop up this little walkway or whatever, but the second that I don't look, that's when it's going to be up here. My guess is that this is the winch controls up here. Little water bottle right there to keep us trucking too. I don't see any keys or anything laying around on the floor. A newsprint inside of a trash can. That don't help me out much. I got plenty of tinder, dude. I got plenty. I got loads and loads and loads. That looks like a break area in here, so I'm not going to mess with that. That's an emergency exit. Where is this workbench at? It's got to be around here. Ooh.
Oh. Holy. That's smart. Oh. He doesn't look so good. What's that on the floor beside him? Forest Talkers. Sounds like some kind of indie band. Maybe this guy was one of them. I guess I should check out this lodge. I have to stay focused on the task at hand.
Yep, but first we're going to loot a dead guy. That's what he gets for wearing... You got a headband on, bro? This dude's rocking the headband, dude. Like, clearly he's got some shoes and shit on. Like, apparently we don't care about that, though. Is this our... Ooh, we got a hand-powered milling tool. Some bolt cutters, a book. Okay, so where's the milling tool going to come in? So we got some lockers back up in here. I do have a pry bar, so I can get in there. It's just that we don't really have the space for a lot of extra stuff right now. Like, we are really overweight at the moment. And so it's got me thinking that maybe we got a car door over here.
This is what I'm looking for.
So I guess that's our guy right there. Bolts and chains. I'll take it, even though it puts me way over my limit on weight. Something to think about for right now. Did that fix the rifle? Is it done? Look for more info. Okay, so cool. We've got that taken care of. Now we just want to look for a place to rest for the night, because I don't think going out and doing anything else is going to be real helpful. We'll worry about looting this place and getting stuff done later. The bolt cutters, those are probably going to come into play at some point. I don't know what they're for right now, but I think that if we walk around enough, at some point we're going to be like, oh, we need bolt cutters. And then I'll be like, shit, the bolt cutters are right back over there. And then I'm going to feel like, you know, the prize asshole for not being the guy that picked up the bolt cutters, even though they weigh a ton. So let's get back outside. We're going to rest out. Oh.
Damn. Must have hit my head harder than I thought. How long was I out for? Lights.
Long enough, dude. Oh, it looks like the power station came back on. Yup. I ain't doing nothing till we go to sleep. We are super beat up right now. How's my medical situation, or was that just a storyline plot device? No afflictions, but I am parched. And a little bit of energy back. Oh no, dude. It sounds like we have a friend with us. Sounds like we have somebody that wants to get some. Let's eat some food real quick to get ourselves all nice and squared away. And now that we've got that inside of us, take a look outside real quick. Did I drop my flare? What's up with the lights? Oh.
Oh, shit. What the hell? They hate the light.
What the shit is going on? I'm going inside. Wolves can get bent. I don't know what they're doing right now, but it looks like the light... Is it moving? What is it? It's definitely moving. Ooh, they got them glowy-ass eyes. Nope. The primate part of my brain right now is saying nope, nope, nope. Will they come inside to mess with me? God, I hope not. I'm of the opinion we should wait till morning to deal with this particular issue. Although our heat levels are a little bad. If I've got clothing on me, do I have enough light to actually tear stuff apart? I do, actually. We have enough light to tear things apart. That's probably good. So I am going to repair my gear in the hopes that it'll get me through the night. We'll harvest this off, get some cloth.
Just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, I know, man. It's bad right now. It's real bad, and it's about to get worse. But we did get bit by a wolf, I think. Did I get bit by a wolf? I don't know. How's my clothing looking? Long johns are pretty beat up, so I'd say repair those. That'll probably get us a little bit of insulation. Essentially, I'm just trying to get myself net positive so I can go to sleep. That's the part that's concerning me right now, is that if I can't get my warmth back up by getting some resistance, I don't know what we're going to do. There was no bed inside. I suppose I could chuck down a bedroll and let that work for me. Yeah, let's do the bedroll option. Sleeping outside doesn't look like it's going to work. Back inside. There's wolves out there, too. Well, shit. Yeah, let's get a couple hours in. Well, it's morning, and we're all patched up. I suppose we should go outside and see what the damage is. We are a little bit low on food right now. But frankly, there's so many things in here that I can't even carry with me that... Oh, what's this? How did I not see that last night? I guess it must have been dark. Can I climb up on the crates? I feel like there's got to be something up here. Like, why would this lead up here unless there was something? Let's beat down these crates real quick and see what happens. Get those up out of the way. It looks to me as though... Huh. Yeah. Maybe it's just like a little tricksy area that they're trying to get me with. I'm going to drop off my firewood. We are just too overweight right now, and so anything that's in here that's not going to be immediately useful, we got to cull our items a bit. Drop all the wood. That gets weighed down slightly. What else am I carrying around that's weighing so much? 1.5 over there. The climbing gear is probably a significant portion of that, too. We are carrying around 2 kilos of wolf meat, but I'm going to need that. Can drop that. Can definitely drop that. That's not going to be a concern for right now. We've got a whole bunch of wood inside of there that we can get rid of, too. I can pick up more wood along the way and chop it, so it's not a huge priority for me to carry it around with me. For right now, I'm going to think about my options. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for stopping on in for another episode of the Long Dark Wintermute. Can't leave through that door. I may piddle around a little bit and see if I can maybe get some extra gear or loot from inside of here. But like I told you, our weight allotment is just too high right now. It's way too high. There's just nothing I can do about that factoid. So either way, thank you for stopping on in. It's always a blast to have you all here. I will see you all next time. Take care. Make sure you check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/SplatterCatGaming. And aside from that, I will see you when next we meet. All right? Bye.